Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So if you guys remember, last time we were harvesting with the old New Holland, and we are going to be continuing harvesting with the old New Holland. We've got the crawler tractor going in the field as well. Now, I don't know if I save this course. Old combine, yes I did. Drive course. Now, as that is going there, we may or may not be able to actually use this. Now, I asked in the last video that we did on here whether we should keep the New Holland and get the Ford. I saw... Oh, it actually needs to be unloaded. Go figure. I actually saw a couple of people say keep the New Holland, so... I guess we should be keeping the New Holland. For now, at least, until I change my mind, which reality is probably fairly soon. As I loaded into the game, I thought, we haven't heard anything from Greenwich at all. So I don't know where the map stands. I get asked quite a few times about, obviously, the obvious, is it coming to console? Seasons. I don't know at this point. I don't know. I hope it does come to... Well, I hope it does get season support. I really do. Do I hope it comes to console? I've said it time and time again. Not for this map, no. I think taking out all the branding, all the shop fronts and all of that to be unbranded, all the logos like that, would just take away the charm of the map and what makes the map pretty damn cool going through the towns to make it look real life. I think it would harm the map more than it would benefit Green Bale on that one. Sure, you get it up on consoles, more downloads, a bit more money for them as far as that goes, but... yeah, as I just said, I think it'll hurt the charm of the map personally. But that's my personal opinion, not. Alright, we'll get this tucked away over here. I think once we unfold the windrower, it's going to be... I think it's going to be able to do 4 rows, so I might as well just wait. But we'll see. We'll give it a go at least. Oh, you know what, we may be... Hey, you know what? We're going to be lucky. I kick it over like this, so it's not getting in the crop too bad. We are shit. I think it's only doing 4 headlands anyway. In the grand scheme of things. I can't remember if I was going to sow the straw or what the deal was. I think I was just going to sow it. I'm really not too sure. I'm still toying with the idea of putting animals on this map solely because I think we aren't going to be seeing seasons anytime soon with it. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm so up in the air of what I want to do on the map now. I really am. Now Farcon. Oh jeez, I can't talk. Wow, it's not called FarmCon even. Gamescon. Now Gamescon is over. There we go. English. Hopefully, we'll see more mods getting thrown up on the mod hub now. Presumably the QA team are mostly back at this point from vacation. Fingers crossed. Is it doing 4 headlands or just the 3? Oh no, it's doing 4. Yeah, this could have done 4. We'll chase it down. Tomorrow as well, right? Yeah, we're doing 6. I can't make it out. Difficult. We got digital. Do we? Yeah, 10 point. That will do. We'll do the lower 6. As we've got 2 6s on the cruise control. At times I think having kilometers an hour probably would make a bit more sense for some stuff, but the UK, as far as I'm aware, most of the tractors are mile an hour, and of course we go to the US and yeah, the tractors are in miles an hour, not kilometers. Granted, nowadays you could probably change them between the two if you so wish. Which with the modern day tractors and the speed they can go does make sense. If you're not too sure on the conversion, you can swap it over fairly easily. And once we've done this, well, on the outside round, I guess we can bring down the baler and do the outside. Oh no, I can't bail the outside round. No, because it's just gonna cause issues. Having the bales though. How's the ploughing going on? Just for proof, yep. We are ploughing. Probably use this as a thumbnail, something different. And put away. Not sure how long this video will be. I've got a feeling I'm going to keep it on the shortest side today. Actually, I just realised where I've put this thing. I'm probably going to need to be. That looked more than enough room. Oh, this. Jeez, hiccups. Spikes though. When you look inside the combine, it's actually cool to see how much they've actually modelled and moves and works. Bearing in mind, we don't see any of this unless you're doing this, what I'm doing right now. For the most part, at least. Pretty cool. Speed it back up because it's gonna. Yep, it's done. It's off. Turn off like a rocket to go do headlands. Not headlands, jeez, the up and down rows. Which, for now, I will leave this thing unfolded and just back it over into the margin here. And wait for that to be done. So, the mod reviews that I did last week seem to have gone down very well. As I said in one of them, I forget which one. That the reviews, you know, I'm going to try and do more of them, but they're only going to be stuff that I'm downloading in the first place to check out and I like the look of. There's been plenty of stuff I've downloaded for mod in the past that I've just not done mod reviews on. At this point I think it's irrelevant. So, anything new that catches my eye up on there, I'll do them. Other than that, I'm not going to bother. To me it just doesn't make sense if I'm not interested in it. Sure, I could do crap tons of mod reviews and they'd probably actually get good views and do quite well. But I don't know. I just don't see the point personally. Plus that means I'll have to clog up my downloads folder, my mods folder. Still haven't updated this tractor actually. It's something to do with the rear linkage too, which I'm curious what they fixed. This thing rips along with this plough though. It really does. It does a good job of it. Minus the fact that it's going diagonally across the field and why it's doing that, I have no idea. But it is, nonetheless. Alright. Actually we can just grab a thumbnail for this. Set up for when it's on the way back. The jankiness that is cosplay with that thing too. There we go. We'll roll with them. See how they do. Combine. Where are you? I did a partial row there by the looks of things. Oh wow, it's actually on the third row already. I think once it gets on the fourth row is when I'll look at getting down here with it. Cool if that actually works, the area meter. I doubt it does. It'd be kind of neat. Oh, diff lock control. It was four-wheel drive. Huh, good figure. Gear stick there. Speedo there, I think. That'd be engine RPM, I believe. Yeah, it must be. Yep. Wow. Pretty cool. Don't know what all those levers are for down now. So many different things like that. Well, that one there, but it's got the gauge on it. I'm not sure what that is all about. It's crazy to think there's combines out there now that literally do everything damn near for you. And I think Welker Farms, they had a combine recently on their channel. And Leg Arms was saying how automated it is, and he couldn't believe the difference of just the automation. It's doing stuff quicker than any human could do, which yeah makes sense. And it's kind of crazy to think they come from basically this to something like that new case there. It's a hell of a combine, no arguing that. Any combine that keeps your grain samples clean and saves your grain coming out the arse end of this thing, yeah, it's gonna save you money in the long run. Granted, initially the cost of one of those new combines is probably astronomical. So can people justify it? I don't know. He was saying that with their two older case combines have got with 45-foot headers, it was keeping up, well, actually passing them, lapping them, with the new combine with a smaller header. That's obviously going a lot quicker. And is it getting better samples of grain? Alright, one more pass and we can jump into the New Holland here. It's pretty crazy. Technology that's in the machines nowadays is insane. Absolutely insane. No, that was kind of close. In the grand scheme of things, I don't know if it's really worth doing this. Probably is. It's going to cut our time in the field in half, baling it. That thing's probably getting pretty full. I don't think there's a gauge to show that. Not that you can actually read in the cab. Yeah, it is almost full too. Slipping? Slipping on what? Thin air? Must have been thin air it was slipping on. Steady. There we go. Tractor kind of sounds different than I remember too, actually. No, it's gonna go until it's full and then cut out and then kick back a little so I can get in there with this. Which kind of cool Courseplay does that now. There it goes. Give us another look at this damn thing. Actually, I wonder if I can... I can't quite sneak. What is that for? Maybe it's how low it will go on the header? The only thing I can think of. Bar. That's pressure. Hydraulic pressure, maybe? Jeez. Good old analog stuff. Yeah, it's gotta be hydraulic pressure. That made the most sense. Who knows though? Okay, what tractor are we gonna use for baling? I got one that's in mind. One of my favorites. And it should be sat right there. The old 7810. No, admittedly, I'm not going to go bale it now, but we'll get it down in the field. You can be sat there, ready and waiting. To pounce on its pretty... Wash this as well while we're here. Never realised how shiny that Massey baler is. Jeez. I'm just seeing the Massey baler here. I really wish we had a proper Heston baler in the game. I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. A Heston baler being in the game would benefit everybody. You're just doing straw work like this, well, it's less bales, less stuff on the ground. Consoles. The bale would hold more, it's physically bigger. Guess what? It's less slots it's taken up. If they had added in a Heston baler or a big pack baler of some sort, it'd be nice to see a big bale big square bale. I don't know what the dimensions are, so I'm not even going to try and embarrass myself by saying, oh, it's a 4x4 or whatever. I think it is 4x4. I'm not 100% though. 4 meters by 4 meters. I think it is a 4x4, but again, I'm not 100%. Like a small square baler, a lot of people would love to see in the game. I would as well, to be honest, but consoles is pointless. If it was base game, I'm not talking mods, I'm talking base game. You would get down a row of bales and, oh, you've run out of slots. Now, let's hope with the next generation console, next generation game, they can switch that off and it can run quite nicely. I get why they do it. At the same time, I don't feel there is the need. I think the modern consoles could cope absolutely fine. It's the older generation, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4s, that would probably completely crap themselves. Alright, we've got a lot of pieces of equipment in this field. Yeah, I can do 4 headlands in one. This really is a lot of equipment. I may actually have to change the thumb now. I could potentially get a thumbnail here, actually. I say change it because why be having the tractor as a thumbnail when really we went over there, checked it out one time? Yeah. I don't know why, the baler seems really damn shiny. Kinda like that. Looking good in the lighting. Yeah, I want the John Deere to be the focal point. Actually, if we can get the combine past him, yes, it's gonna work out good. Here's a thumbnail if I ever did see one. Right there. Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Love it. Look how shiny that is. It's almost metallic going on there. Am I in the way? Yeah, I am. I know what it is about the 7810. It's hands down my favourite tractor. It's in the game right now. Looks right, sounds right. God. Yeah, definitely one of my favourites. Definitely one of my favourites. We'll actually bail up these passes. Yeah, it says it's slipping every time it lifts the header up, it seems. Strange. Right, jump over into this. I think this has got the power for the baler. It should. The field's a fairly level one, so it shouldn't have any issue. Some pretty thick windrows too. That ain't gonna work. I want to say this thing sounds different. I really do, but I'm not sure. Was it full again? This potentially could actually fill the trailer up. Yeah, probably will. Which ain't bad. Like, we've filled, jeez, maybe 4 or 5 times now? I really want to get this road done now. That's probably where we'll call it. Get these 2 rows done that with Wind Road at least. I really hope one day the windrows that are left by combines, stuff like that, you're not going over them like they're a damn speed bump. It's one thing is, I don't know if it bothers you guys as much as it does me, but when the tractor's jumping going over them, it would just go through, especially straw grass and anything that comes at the back of the combines. But I don't. They made it like snow, I guess, or like the silage where you drove over it with spread out, but you're still able to pick it up quite easily. Wow, that slammed the bales out there. I'm gonna jump into this. Before I know it's gonna be a 30-minute video. I wanted to keep it around 25-minute video, but hey. We're past that now. Not like we've got a far drive to empty this. I wonder if it's slipping because it's going over the big windrow, actually, you know? Oh, that could well be it. Alright, we'll let this get partway into the row. So we know where we were. This thing's already on a row, so we'll stop the driver there. Back it up so we're good to go next time we're on. Shut that down. That's done there. And I bid you guys farewell. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back tomorrow on Oakfield with Seasons. Until next time, catch you guys later. See ya. Oh, yeah, I will not be streaming tonight. Just thought about that. Got a meeting to go to for the wedding, so I will not be streaming tonight. Till next time, catch you guys later. See ya.